This video is for mile marker 3, practice 1, question 10. In question 10, we will notice that we're given a side and an angle of a triangle, and we are solving for another missing side. So that should be our key to code this as a trig problem. All right, let's go back to what we know about trigonometry, our trigonometric ratios. And let's figure out what parts of this triangle that we have and what part we're looking for. So if you look at the triangle, we know that x is the hypotenuse. So we said the hypotenuse is always opposite that 90-degree angle. So the hypotenuse never changes, but the other two sides, opposite and adjacent, are totally relative to where this angle is. So let's take a look. The opposite side of this 72-degree angle will be this side that doesn't share a vertex with the angle, and the adjacent side, 36, does share a vertex. Okay, so since we have information about our adjacent side and we're solving for the hypotenuse, we're going to use cosine because cosine uses the ratio of adjacent to hypotenuse. So let's go ahead and set up our trig statement. We could say that the cosine of 72 degrees is equal to the ratio of the adjacent over the hypotenuse. So 36 over x. All right, and again, what I recommend doing is let's put a 1 under this. And now let's look at our cross products. So we're hoping to have 1 times x, but we don't have 1 times x in this proportion. We have x times the cosine of 72. So remember, we've learned about the cross means property, but we can really cross our extremes as well. So we can really interchange anything diagonally in a proportion, and it would help us to swap the cosine of 72 with x. The reason that would help us is when we do that, we get x over 1, which is the same as x, because anything divided by 1 is itself. And then we also get 36 over the cosine of 72. So this is something that we could just plug into our calculator. When I plug this into my calculator, I'm going to say, all right, x is equal to, and I'm just going to plug in 36 divided by the cosine of 72. All right, so our calculator is going to do all that work for us, and we should get that x is approximately 116 and 498 thousandths. So our answer to number 10 is 116.498.